And rising, everybody. We are on with Breakfast with the Thomases. I'm your host, Ruby Thomas. I am just one of a few that host this show and from different platforms. So today you are going to be on with me in video as well as on Clapper. We're about to get Clapper up and running, get them in for however long they can be on because I've got like 15% on this device and we'll see how it rolls out. We'll just invite them to come back. We'll invite them back to the space. All right. Okay, if you're on Clapper, you can see me now. Grand rising, everybody. It's time for us to do what we got to do. Give us a minute. We're listening to some Janet Jackson. Unfortunately, I can't play it for you because you know how it goes in YouTube world. They're getting their morning stretching. We'll get in our work as well. So Breakfast with the Thomas is a conversation for the nation to finally have as a family in a family space. Let's go. I don't care if you're a family of one, you're never alone. If that's what we do.
All right, all right, all right.
All right.
Was that not fun? Was
Yes,
that not
yes. Mr. Thomas, you know what I thought about, Mr. Thomas? I just thought about this. You should be in here. You should be in here. We should be on one mic today. You think you want to come in on one mic and come join us in YouTube? Uh-oh. That's a good idea, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. Look, Grand Rising Black Casper. Come on in here, Mr. Thomas. Come on and get on this YouTube so we can get in here together. The sound is horrible. To let you know that this idea we're gonna have to start pulling up. We got to get a bit better idea about this. But I would love to have us on one mic and a better sound and able to, literally be seen as the team power, the powerhouse family we are for everyone because we are inviting people to our family space, and I want them to see the family if it's okay with you. You mind, Mr. T? Uh-oh. Dang, okay. You're muted, sweetheart. I bet you he's talking to me and can't be heard. Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome to Breakfast with the Thomases. So I'm really working it out today for YouTube and for you guys on Clapper to get us in the same room so you can finally see who the heck are the Thomases. Who are the Thomases? What do you think?
Well, like I said, I'm sitting down my side, and then I'm gonna come out there, and I'll be out there in just a minute,
All right.
so they can see who the Thomases are. And I'm telling my audience over here on Clapper, come join me, or come join the Gold Bank, and we're gonna be on with the P2G network. I'm about to link into the P2G network, and we're on stereo. And then we're on YouTube.
He's giving everybody the notification.
We'll be there all together. So I'll be there very shortly.
Come on in. And if you're on YouTube, we ask you to come in and have a seat and join us
And we'll come
for
out
an
with one
amazing
mic.
conversation. Today is Wednesday. We good. Today is Work It Out Wednesday. You go ahead and mute, bring yourself over. Okay, baby? And I absolutely love that he played All Right. It's one of my favorite songs by Janet Jackson. Why is it so exciting why do I love to play songs like that, especially in the morning? I want to wake my mind up with things like positive messages. We get vibes on every day. I know we're not on Clapper and on YouTube and over here on stereo every day, but we are vibing every day in this house. Why? Because I feel my soul. I have to feel my soul. I have to feel all that is within me so that I can have something to give away. Today, we're going to be talking about making it all right. We're going to be talking about all right, what that really means. So, Mr. Thomas, you come on in here. We'll do one stereo and we'll do one clap for today. And we'll be on one accord for today. We were trying something new. We thank you. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hey, guys. Got the big guy coming in. Join us. Join us. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I wanted to change up some of the stuff that we teach you guys today. I wanted to I need to bring you into some reality. There's things going on in the world around us that affect us personally. Our families, decisions that make how we treat each other, very important, guided by things that are external, but it have a very internal effect and it lasts inside. Some of that stuff we think even belongs to us. Some of that stuff we think came out of us. There's quite a few things that have happened in our countries, and not just one country, all countries around the world. Now, how are we dealing with that? How are you dealing with that? What are you doing to heal from within so that you stay focused to be able to have the lifestyle and the life that you want to have? What are you guys up to? Talk to us. This is Breakfast with the Thomases. And we don't take that lightly. All right. So I'm about to bring my baby in the room. We're about to bring my husband in the space. I want those who are on Clapper, join us. Come on into the space. I'm not playing. We're going to be here for an hour together, putting it down. Today's Work It Out Wednesday. And if there is something you need to break through or get through, you're going to have it. I can tell you right now, today, y'all going to have a financial breakthrough. That's a guarantee. You're going to have a financial breakthrough because you're going to find out something about yourself today. You're going to find out about something about yourself today that's going to change how your money goes for the rest of your life. Why do I say your money? Because it's you. Your money has been used since the day that you said, I want to make my first dime. I want to take care of myself. I don't want to have to ask nobody for money. I remember being that little girl that wanted to have their own money because when you ask your parents for stuff, they'd be like, I ain't made of money. I'm not made of money. Y'all remember when we were kids, right? We wanted to have things that our parents could not afford. Well, now they can. Now you can. So you went out and did things. You went babysitting, you sold goods, you might have sold papers, you might have had a babysitting business. I used to run errands to go to the store. When my mom sent me, I would knock on doors in my neighborhood. I'm sorry, basically my building, that are people that I knew, and let them know I was going to the store. And for anywhere from a quarter to $1, I would earn a quarter to $1 doing the same errands my mama had me running anyway. For free, by the way. Because she ain't giving no money for running the store. Hi, babies. How y'all doing? Welcome. Come on in. All right, look. When we were kids, we innovated how to get what we wanted. It's time to come back to that table where we have those conversations about innovating to get what we want. I'm really excited for us. I'm excited for anybody to hop on today because it's about making it happen, baby. Well, I'm trying to tell you. It's exciting for me because I get to give it to you. I get to give it to you. We get to share with you that the hope ain't out. It's not gone. The hope is here. People be like, don't give people false hope. I don't. I give you information. Then we give you training. Then we give you an opportunity. We open the gate and let you do and be what you can be. I ain't holding. I ain't gatekeeping. Who's in your life gatekeeping you? All right. So with that, so many things are going on. So many wonderful things are happening. People, I know y'all are worried, things that were set up against you, things that were set to literally stand against what you're trying to get to in life. I need y'all to understand something. By the way, this is my micro daily. I take this every morning with my vitamins. I don't play that. Because y'all see this? This got to be maintained. So alcohol and other nonsense don't get in. That's right. You do what you do, I do what I do. I'm planning to live 113. And not sickly either. Okay. Now with that, we are on multiple platforms, right? Y'all are seeing. So y'all looking at me through Clapper. Clapper's like, yo, is that really her? That's really her. My background is different because y'all can't be up in my house. Got it? but we're gonna get here together. We're gonna be in this space together. We're gonna bring it together in this space and have that conversation that might have been missed this morning. The one that says that you're on your way to work, but you're actually on your way to fulfill destiny. The kind of conversation that says you are on your way to school, but you're on your way to learn learn the tools to getting everything you want in life. You're not there to learn what they teach you. You're there to learn the way they teach you, so you can now learn to learn in a world that stops you from learning, that wants to stop you from growing. Don't worry, we got your back. We got your back. Next steps, we do what we do. We do what we do. You get where I'm coming from? Every morning on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we are here making it happen. I ain't playing because I came here with purpose and I'm not going nowhere, y'all. Tell you that right now. And I bet when I open this up, it's going to do just what it always do, mess me up. I hate that. I hate when it does that. It's going to be on the wrong page. Watch. Ooh, it's on the right page. Yay, 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 yay. It did it for me. I'm really grateful. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in and share some time with us because this is the conversation that most people need to hear. I'm nothing special and everything wonderful. I want you guys to get that. This works the way it works, my loves. Give me 1 second. I'm just inviting some folks. Uh-huh. Y'all keep coming in. I'm getting because we are on a couple of platforms. We're on YouTube as well. So I want to make sure we get into the space as well. If you guys want to join in on YouTube here, y'all go right ahead. We're on Breakfast. We're on P2G Networks, that sign you see up there. We're on P2G Networks TV currently. Breakfast with the Thomases. All right. So we're going to be on for a little bit, working it out with y'all. Because today we're going to work out what's in your way and how to move whatever's been in your way. Some of y'all don't know it's you. Some of y'all don't know it's simply you. You you don't seem to have those things you think, but you always did. Yes, you did. You worried about the fact that you're not enough. You don't have enough. People are this, people are that, your job this, the kids that. I got you. I've been there. Actually, I'm working it out. That's why we have Work It Out Wednesdays. I'm working it out, just like you're working it out. You got to start realizing you only get one life to live. How you want to live that? How do you want to live that? And what are your opportunities? I got people talking about, I'm thinking about going back to college. My question is when you went the first time, what did it do for you? What did you learn? What did it do for your life? I keep wondering if people ever notice that if you use something and it doesn't serve you, why would you continue to use it? I told people, I'm not telling nobody not to go to college. I'm telling you to be there with a purpose that serves you. Go get what you need out of it. And that's it. You know how many wealthy billionaires and millionaires have actually gone to college for a while and they're dropouts? Why did they drop out? What was the purpose of dropping out? You know why they dropped out? Because they got what they came for. They were wasting the rest of their time because it was about building a life. You go to college to teach you skills to get a job. But if you discover that during that time that you are more of an entrepreneur, someone who can innovate your life, and you got enough of the skills you got from that entity, why would you stay longer than needed than in case of moving forward into your life? I think we sometimes get it twisted. We get it twisted, y'all. We think that's why some people stay in marriages longer than they actually serve them. Sometimes people stay in bad situations way too long because you've been taught to finish it to the end, not finish it till you get what you came for so that the true end gets met. My love, if you could put together the skills to get you out your job, would you be going back to college? Oh, let's think about it. Let's say that again. If you could put together the skills around the one thing you need, you at your job for the paycheck, and y'all know that. I don't care who's been in this for this many years, and I love this and that. They stop paying you, you're going to be gone because you got to go get paid with that time. But if we learn how to build our lives by managing our finances, and we don't have to go to a job, and what we do creates continued growth, what then will we be doing? I don't want to go back to college when it's my choice and I got funds running and I don't owe them no money. I can pay for whatever class I want. I can go talk with whatever. Matter of fact, I can actually have private teachers teaching me how to do and master what they know without having to go do the whole rigmarole. Or would you rather just go to the system that has you become indebted before you have the ability to pay in a system that never taught you really how to pay your bills? Right. It wasn't set up for that. That's how we live our lives. We go to places that don't give us, we pay for places that don't give us what we came for, thinking that's what it was. But when we discover that's not what it does, what do? We stay, oh, I gotta finish. You don't even want to do this. You don't even like doing this. You realize and discovered along the way that you have another passion. Instead of building on your passion, you're gonna build on something because that's where you finish. I'm not a quitter. Are you a builder? Well, you're not a quitter for things that don't work. I thought you had a goal in mind. See, we forget. We had intentions. We got caught up in the actions. That's the problem. Some of us didn't create intentions and we got caught up in actions. We got caught up in activities. Stop. Because all work ain't work. And I hate to say this, I've had to have this conversation with Mr. Thomas a couple of times. By the way, you've been on Breakfast with the Thomases. Yes. We have had this discussion together a couple of times. All work ain't work. If it don't produce, that's not work, that's activity. And there is a distinct difference. You want to have the kind of learning that creates ability for activity, for you to take action in your life, not just for you to show up, come in, learn some new things. I know I got a lot of new facts. Don't get it twisted. A lot of this medical stuff they got talking about, with the COVID and everything. I'm glad I had my education seriously. I learned about the body 4 years before COVID got here. I learned my bio 4 years before. I finished in 2018. My tops in my bio. Thank you, God. So I understood more. I understood from a lab level what was going on. I had a better conversation with people. Same thing with money. I didn't get money from college. I got money from life. I got money from loss. I got money from lack. I got money and understanding of financial systems from my situation and determining myself as capable of learning. Had I not gone to college, I would have still been capable of learning. Had I not had special educations and different things and coachings and stuff, I would still be able to learn, and so do you. It's just what you tell yourself and what I tell myself are two different things. You tell yourself, oh, but I have no time. I have a job. I have a this. I have a that on the schedule. And I have commitments. And I have these groups and that group and this time and these meetings. And where are you in all of that? How does that build you to your freedom? Because I guarantee you, every one of us in the back of your head wants to be free. You just want to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do and don't have to worry about money. Lie to me and tell me you're lying. Lie to me into my face because I know it's what you want. I already know. It's what every person, truly, including children, want. Every teenager, when you were a teenager, you wanted your freedom. Remember that? I gotta be free. And now you're an adult. You're like, oh my God, what did I do to myself? I should have stayed at home as long as possible. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all are in that space right now where you're starting to realize you might have jumped out a little bit too soon. Mom and dad wasn't kicking me out. I had a little space I really had more freedom when I was at home because then I could keep my money and build it up. And by the time I got out, I would have had a better apartment. But I had to run free because I couldn't listen. I couldn't be under mom and dad's rules. What? Are you kidding me? Being at home as a child, as a teenager, ain't nothing compared to when you get to the world, baby. Now, while there might be some situations, come on, Mr. Thomas, come on in. While there might be some situations where some people have it really hard at home, where there's dysfunction, and getting away might be your steps up into getting your freedom. And I mean true freedom. Y'all ready? Because y'all been working and y'all figured it out. That's one thing. But why can't we come together and build as a family? Why can't we? Oh, I don't trust my family members. No problem. Who else do you trust? How trustworthy are you? What can they depend on in you? Did you ever think, and this is what gets me, a lot of people, oh, my family, this, that, and the other. Who did you show them you are that you can be trusted? Why do you think you can't trust them?
Because you showed them the irresponsible you that you wanted to be, and you wanted your way.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for coming in.
Not a problem. You
Come a little,
to
yeah, come a little closer. He got to stick his head in. He's like a phantom. Come in. Here you go.
Okay.
Guys, that's my husband, Mr. Thomas. We finally right here with Breakfast with the Thomas.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, everybody. I know Clapper's like, we don't see nobody. How y'all doing? Hey, baby. We got Beauty Boy up in the spot. Look, we got a lot of folks coming on in here. I'm really excited. Come in. Join the conversation. Because let me tell you something. In the end, guys, you're going to have to learn how to upgrade your life. And that's going to take some people. It's going to take some shifting who you are to get to who you want to be. Does that make sense? Because I sure hope that makes some sense. What do you think, Mr. Thomas?
Well, I think, one of the things I realize, and I'm only going to speak from my perspective. One of the things that you have to realize is to get anything you want, you have to come from somewhere that's actually inert into you. It has to be you. It has to really come from you, no matter what anybody tells you, no matter what anybody wants from you.
Right.
If you don't want it, it's not coming.
Right.
It's not coming. There's no other way to put it. It's
nobody can get your goals, but nobody can set your goals but you, right?
True statement,
and no one can get them.
All the time you think about, and I'm just gonna go back because I remember when I was in my mom's house. I was 16, had my own money. I thought I was balling. Now I'm gonna tell you, when I was 16, minimum wage was $3.10. So that was minimum wage.
And I thought your age.
And I thought I was balling. And I told my mom, you know what, we can't have two masters in one house, so I'm out. And needless to say,
was you crazy?
Yeah.
Oh,
because my mom wanted rules that I couldn't abide by when I had my own money and I was making as much as she was making. And I was like, and to this day, I realized that was the biggest mistake I ever made. But I realized if I knew then, and I would have combined with my mother and put our stuff together.
Thank you.
It'd have been a completely different result.
A different lifestyle.
And sometimes you have to humble yourself and put your pride on the back burner. Or rather, not your pride, but your ego. And I had a whole lot of ego growing up at that age.
There's a lot of us that complain about family, but I had to realize I have relatives, some of my cousins and stuff, they're a little younger, but they have an understanding of things that I'm up to. They have a want and desire. I always want to save people. Sometimes I find myself in what you call supergirl mode, the superwoman mode.
Ah,
You want to save everything. My brother used to, God rest his soul, my brother used to call it Captain Saberho. And I said, we got to stop this because that's a real syndrome.
yeah, everything.
Trying to save people before you safe, that's crazy. That's insanity, y'all. And we got to stop practicing that, family. We're teaching people right now, and I know it sounds crazy. I don't want y'all to start losing. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Our goal is to help people learn how to master financial literacy, which is your money. Because that's what's ruling everything. Your decisions to spend time with your kids, spend time with your husband, have a man in your life, not have a man in your life, woman in your life, not have a woman. I'm gonna just do this because I can't date because of this. What?
All that
Till
is
you
true.
get a certain amount of money. No, you can't do that till you get a certain amount of consistency. Money will come and go, but consistency, your flow has to be solid.
That is true.
And that's the part you don't get educated on. We don't hear about that. We don't see that. No one's educated. Not a college, a high school, a child care, whatever. Except myself. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I used to run a daycare when I was younger. My children got everything all these other kids in the world never did. I had daycares that used to send their kids to me for the education program, and they were willing to feed my children.
Mhm.
You know why? Because all the kids that came through my program learned they stopped sucking pacifiers, they stopped drinking bottles, they were potty trained in the first couple of weeks. Guess what? Guess why? Because I taught them to be human beings. I taught them to interact. I taught them that, yeah, you too, baby.
You two matter.
Yes, they had a voice and they wanted to use it. They discovered that their brains could do things. We taught them how to read. We taught them how to interpret the world. We taught them how to use a fork and a knife. Okay? Yes, at age 3 in restaurants. I was told that I was going to be shut down because I was never home for what do you call it, the health department to come check in on me. Like, I have a full running program. I don't have time for them. Our children are in the restaurant. We're going to restaurant today. Today is our interaction in the world day.
Yep.
You know? And we took them to the park. We went to places where nannies were. Just because you were in daycare, mommy didn't have to, there were nannies. You know what I'm saying? You
Got
can't
to
do
provide. The world is bigger than four
this.
walls.
And there are no limitations to any of us because your limitations followed your children. They believe that they cannot enter any building in the world without worrying about someone because they don't know if they qualify. That goes deep and long. It's generational, and it is something that can stop as of today. I told you, you're gonna get a breakthrough with money today. I wasn't joking. I said this in the beginning. You're gonna have a breakthrough with money today.
That's it.
That's only if you want it. Only if you want to break through with money. Anybody out there want to break through with money today?
Tap it in the chat. Tap it
Y'all can put it in the
YouTube.
chat if you want to the YouTube. You want to break through with money? Let's go. Anybody want to break through with money? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. We got Beauty Boy in the spot. We got a few people that came through. We want to thank y'all for coming in here and being with us. It's almost the top of the hour. I can't believe it's almost the top of the hour, Mr.
Yeah.
Thomas. We do an hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we make sure we give you your time. But we want to bring a word to you. This ain't church, baby. This is life.
No, it's definitely life.
Life from every aspect. Y'all know that Bible gave you everything you need, but we were never shown how to access it. Well, I'm gonna have you access the one part that's giving y'all such trouble. I do this with the very first day of my 8-week course. I do this with them. So y'all getting on the free. This is the only free you're gonna get. Okay, the only free you're gonna get is the breakthrough with money everybody
You
has.
better get your pen out. Get your pen out.
All right, let's go. Got literally only a couple minutes. And for people on Clapper, I have 2% on my tablet that y'all are on. So you better listen up quick because it's about to shut off on y'all. We are on YouTube. Y'all welcome to come over and rewatch this and get it. But let's talk about it, y'all. Let's bring it in, family. First breakthrough I had with money was the fact that how I thought about money changed everything.
Okay.
Because I thought I didn't have. When I thought lack, I had lack. And I know y'all, we heard this before. You ain't never hear nothing like this. If you in your life don't know that the secret to wealth, and you can ask anybody, go put this on a query somewhere. Go look at some of the videos, look for videos that wealthy people have put up about how their wealth is. Shaq, I love it. Shaq talk about it. So it breaks up a piece of paper and shows you how the wealthy think and live and how they manage their money. I want you to know something. You got 10 cents, you got wealth. That is the foundation of your billion-dollar lifestyle. Because if you ain't worth a dime to you, the universe can't see you with your billions. So get that. Ain't you worth a dime? If you could save 10%, that's a dime out of every dollar. It is not rocket science. A dime out of every dollar, a penny out of every dime. That is your goal. Start that. Start that now. Set 1 year, set 1 month, and make that happen. Every single penny out of one dime. Every single dime out of $1. If you do that for 30 days, come and see me. That's it, Clapper. Clapper just got shut down. We told him.
Told him 2 minutes.
Letting you know we finishing this on time, y'all.
You got the juice already.
You got the juice. Miss Ruby, that's not enough. Guarantee you it is plenty. Guarantee you it is plenty. Because it is the foundation. How many dimes, if you knew that you could be a billionaire by getting dimes and pennies, what would you do?
Get as many as I could get.
See, that's what I'm saying. If I was speaking to a child right now, they'd be digging in the couches to find pennies and dimes. If I was speaking to a teenager right now and they said, you know what, even if that had a inkling of truth to it, they would be going places to find it, looking through, they'd be searching mom and dad's pockets. They'd be sweeping the floor in their bedroom because they know they got a bunch of change on there.
They dropped the other day.
And they ain't picked up yet. Guys, what happened to us, the adults? What happened to the grown folks? What will you do for that foundation? Because we teach people that 10% goes a long way, baby. 10% can outshadow your 100% income. I've seen it happen. We've done it. I'm really excited because I did it. That's how I quit my job. Because when I was working 8 hours, 8 hours at a maximum of 35 a week, I put in the extra so I could get that little extra, but they couldn't give it to me on a budget. I was making, what was it? Okay, when I got there, I was making 17. It was over minimum wage at $15, right? And I was making about 17 and change, and my boss was like, yo, we can, it went up. He gave me about another 50 cents. Now that's because, and that was before 6 months, because my work showed he was a new business owner that they did use statistics. They recorded all the calls, and they used the statistics to show metrics. I didn't know that. We just on the phone taking questions, taking messages. He's watching to see who's producing. Well, when I work, I don't work for you, I work with you. If you hire me, we are partners. I do the work. I go the extra mile. That's just built into me because I'm a business owner. I'm a boss. I'm not a subordinate. And I know that from the get-go. Mr. Thomas?
I've known you in no other way but that. You've been like
every job I've ever had has always asked me, why are you leaving? Because I can't stay in a job. I don't do repetition, I do growth. And when they're not growing, we have to go to what's growing. We get into the growth mode. It's not about getting money, it's about growing the concepts of your life. Growing this so that everything around here grows. Too many of y'all want money, but y'all don't want the activity or the education or the actual lessons that get you get you the money. And the money is a side effect of your actions. A money is a side effect of service. And when you serve people, you learn the best. The more people you serve, you actually hone your skills. And your finances grow out of control. Because you can't do nothing about it. People want to do. The first thing you have to learn is to scale yourself.
That is a lesson all to itself.
Get real busy.
Learning how to scale yourself. You know, it's funny, not to cut you, but
It's okay, go ahead, please.
one of the things, and there's a newer commercial that I saw. It said, you're an entrepreneur and you're building your business, and every time you answer an email, it says we, us, and our company. And you know when you look in the mirror, it's all you. So yeah, scaling is necessary. So you actually have to take part in positioning where you want, when you want it. And funny that's how that was the depth of our conversation initially. Finding balance.
Finding a balance, which means that you have to be building. We want you guys to realize something. Help is out there. That's why we come on here. This is a resource. This is a way for you to get to what you're looking for. Conversations with applications to be applied to your life. We don't just talk it, we walk it. And we build it. I'll tell everybody right now, this ain't a religious conversation.
No.
This ain't a political conversation. This ain't a spiritual conversation. It's everything, because you are everything. You are a rounded person. Every part of that is in and around your life. You just have to learn how to use it. I'm telling y'all right now that the temperature of what's happening right now around us can have us all very afraid. It can have us in a frenzy, but it doesn't have to. Because once you've learned how to connect into communities where people got things moving and they trying to make things happen, and you see things move, and you like, yo, what's going on? I want in, I want some, I want up. I want up. It's ready, you ready to go. You guys are welcome to come in and sit on it anytime you want. Y'all put in the chat if y'all have any questions. We connect in on the Wealth Conglomerate. I love it because I started teaching our platform on the Wealth Conglomerate, and my partnership there is the most valuable thing I have, because I had a dream that was bigger than me. And then I found two dreamers on the way who were actually putting the work in like I was. And we went together and said, what do we want to do? We all had the same incentive,
right,
to build communities, teach people to teach how to solidify their community, financially with the foundation. Because most of us want to go and be protesters with no money. You protesting against somebody to give you money, and then the protesting is over because now they paid you to calm down.
And that's what it is. And
you still got the same situation. It ain't happening here. We're growing, we're accessing, we're getting through together. And then, as quiet as it's kept, it ain't about the flash. It's about the reality. Your life is the everyday. You walk through this every day. So we want to make sure that you're walking through it even, healthy, healed, and healing others.
Yes.
You guys don't realize the power you have to heal yourself and your world, but we do. So with that, I want you to remember the recipe, a dime. When you look at a dime in your pocket, I want you to see it different. When you look at a penny in your pocket, I need you to see it different. That is your future you are walking. You are either giving away or disrespecting by doing nothing with. We have a motto. You remember that? We have a motto in our business. It's called no lazy money. No lazy money. That's our motto.
Love that.
In our business. No lazy money. And I got that from my he's my coach, but my business partner. He's my coach, and he's amazing because he showed me. But because of what he was telling me, I made up that little saying. No lazy money here. We don't sleep in finances.
No.
Money doesn't sleep. And all it does is go away. We want you to put it to work. We want you to see what happens when money works harder than you do. Because money does. It works 24 hours. You have only but so long to put in energy.
Mhm.
So it's time to start getting the energy built through something that works 24 hours. If you're interested in learning what we're up to, go to the Wealth Conglomerate, and I'll let you know right now, I do this. No shameless plug. That's where we are. That's where we're doing it. That's where you can see the magic happen.
See, the magic,
Yes.
but the magic is honestly the 10%. Saving a dime, that is the magic in itself. So if you can practice saving 10 cents out of every dollar,
It ain't 10 cents. It's 10 cents out of every dollar. Good. Go and tell. Let's make sure. I want to make sure we reiterate that because some people, oh, she said I was going to be a millionaire on 10 cents. I said out of every dollar.
10 cents out of every dollar, a penny out of every dime. 10% is what you're shooting for.
And if you don't know how to calculate that, come to class. We do the math. I've been teaching this basic math for about a minute. We want you to hone your skills. I'll teach you how to use a calculator. I'll teach you how to calculate it on paper. No long division. No new math.
No.
All right. I want you guys to realize that we love you and we care for you, which is why we come here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We want you to realize you have a place. If your family at home is not making it happen, then build a new one. Join a new one. And you don't have to leave the people you love. You just can't grow with them where they are. And so what we want you guys to do is start growing and getting what you want out of life. On that note, we've got to stay. See you later. We have classes and even meetings coming up. I'll see you all soon. I love you all. Connected. Reach out to P2G Networks because we'll respond and we'll even have conversations. Yes, I talk to you. I'm not answering all your questions. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is come to class.
Right.
You'll get some guidance. I'll send you on your guidance. You get one coaching question. And that's it. But one thing I'm going to ask, please don't ask me what coin I follow. Don't nobody ask me that. I'm going to give you a heads up. That makes you look real ignorant to people who knows what they're doing. And if someone answers you what coin they follow, run the other way.
So they got something rested.
Not only that, they don't know as much as you think.
Nope.
I want you guys to remember the power is in yourself. It's in your learning.
Power is yours.
We stay away from folks that, try to have you run after something. I'll tell you, if I talk to you about something, it's a system of creating income. It's not a thing. It's not a company. My company teaches you not to run after companies.
Absolutely.
Teaches you how to discern, how to be able to have make good choices. And that's what we do. That's why education with application beats information any day. So we love you. You gotta go, Mr. Thomas.
It's been a pleasure.
Y'all see my boo? Finally, he's here. And we will see you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Catch up with us. That's an email address. That's everything. You guys have access to us. Come and join us. And my brother's here. We got Project Pook in the house.
Always
We
good.
got Brother Black Casper in the house. I love it. These are my hearts. I have brothers in the world who I may not have touched just yet, but we have touched each other's lives immensely. And we will continue. Let's get it popping, babies. Let's go.
Wow.
Peace and love on everything.